The Earth is ready to upgrade in frequency together with everyone on her surface. This will show itself after all old programs have passed on. It will change your body, consciousness, frequencies, and vibrations. Humanity is expanding its consciousness, and this will also increase its brain capacity up to 25%. World leaders and governments know much about the galactic civilizations. They all know that by using consciousness anything and anyone can be reached and realized. The Earth is occupied by many galactic beings who disguise themselves as humans, and some of you have seen them. They may pop into your life by asking for directions. Suddenly, they'll disappear from view after receiving an answer. This usually happens to increase your frequencies and vibrations that will eventually awaken your consciousness. There are facilities that employ gifted people who have the ability to channel. Their information is accumulated and researched. Relics, objects, and writings found in archaeological sites are also studied and not shared with the general public. Eventually, this information will come to the surface. The reason being is that so many individuals, that have nothing to do with these government organizations and programs, are awakening their consciousness and receiving information directly from the Pleiadians and others. The Pleiadians are always curious and interested to help anyone who has awakened their consciousness. They also want you to know how you were created. They give this information through channeled messages. You can tell when a message is true when they hold the highest frequencies of love and when it resonates. There can be a lot of confusion and misunderstanding when you still have to work through a lot of ego-related problems. The galactic history of mankind. Atlanteans. They have a pure energy body. They created dinosaurs and other beings. They created the first human being, and they used the Earth's resources for their creation. The first human body was made from the Earth. The Pleiadians. Some are already here on Earth. Their heads are bigger because they use their full brain capacity. They arrived after the Atlanteans departed Earth and seeded mankind with soul essence. As a result of mixing the creation of the Atlanteans with their soul essence, the human being became dual in its nature. The Pleiadians have share much technology, but this knowledge was misused to create weapons of destruction. Much of our technology was also kept from humanity. The Pleiadians are in contact with governments. They have 6 constellations named, the Horse Rider, the Fish, the Bull, the Maiden, and the King. These constellations are an area on the celestial sphere containing the following planets and suns called, Alessa, Alexandria, Tripoli, Benidazi, Javka, and Shea. The Pleiadians' characters is one of honor, love, universal truth, and justice. They will always try to find the best solution. Their consciousness is fully developed. The Pleiadians use energy for communication, for space travel, to generate heat, and so on. They have the option to choose a body. In their realm they have an energy body. But, they will take a form to blend with any civilization. The Anunnaki. Also known as angels and devas. They are a loving species. They have feelings and emotions which they also gave to humanity. They created civilized humanity as we know them today. This is why they are interested in mankind. They have similar problems like humans do, but it's on a different level. Evil is a result of an undeveloped consciousness, and their consciousness is almost fully developed. They are intelligent and advanced in many ways. They are like human beings and have emotional reactions based on reasoning. The Anunnaki consummated with this human being, and this created an entity called the ego. The ego is bound to the earth because it goes away after its host dies. This also means that the ego can be controlled. When you communicate with spirits, it is always best to work on a relationship with your personal guides and directly connect with consciousness. You already know the truth.